offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense in a split backfield now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the Vols will line up to boot it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Bringing pressure. The pass rush closing in.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Throws it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return. What the takeaway? Sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down. Pocket's running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. The puck, nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in an opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to field it. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. He hands it to the back. That run moves the ball to the 16. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Crucial third down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Looks like LSU has the first down. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tight end makes the grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. He'll hand it off. Looks like LSU has the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to 41. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Second down after that previous play. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer from this offense.
What a touchdown here by this offense. And I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, LSU on the scoop and score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball to 31. And the Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 20. At the 10 now. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown. Fouls. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. The Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game field. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Now they run a draw play. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. That'll be a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Volunteers pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. It's off the incompletion. It sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Snags the quick throw. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And he'll set up to throw. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the return. No shot to bring him down. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to float this one to the right side. And he throws his third interception of the day.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Split backfield here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. That completion makes it second down. It's quarterback keeper. He's going to run right. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumps it down to the back. Clock.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Looks like he's going to bring this out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out from inside his end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Launching one to the end zone. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football, and the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him for a first down. The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff. It's awesome. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And the Vols looking to cash in this red zone trip. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This keeper's already got 3 makes in this game. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handing off on the draw play. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Important second down play coming up. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Makes a quick grab. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Vols. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Get some space around the 30. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He's on the run. Launches deep. There's another interception, but we're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Second down play coming up. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Slides to avoid the big hit. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the route is on. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Caught quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop it short of the first down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to try the left side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's sharp. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, fouls. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example the defense has.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results were a big sack for this defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's complete downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Hand it off for a draw. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. The completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. First down and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought it out of the 44. Again, makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Looks like LSU has the first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass this time. Snags the quick throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Moves the ball up to the 30. The game makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a toss play to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the goal line. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. Touchdown, Vols. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll be smoother right at the line for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And now they'll run it on the draw. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. He knocks this one right through. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. QB decides to keep it here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tennessee. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Grab down the middle. It's Rivero. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And that play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Comes up with the catch. Tackle made after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Drops back from the shotgun. Looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Eludes a tackle. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here's the second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And the Vols come to the line with first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Rivero. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Rivero. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Third down try fails, and they'll punt it. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Look at him. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Touchdown Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out of the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st down and 10. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to run it here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Well, they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicked, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.